Respectful dignitaries and my dear fellow students, greetings of the day. I am Vandana Sri of 80 from Jawahar Vidyalaya. I am here to present and talk about women's empowerment. Women's empowerment is empowering the women to take their own decisions for their personal development as well as for their social development. Providing proper education to a girl child is the main agenda of women empowerment. Empowered women can contribute to nation building by joining various sectors. We can empower them by providing training, mentorship, and financial support. Becoming literate, women gain respect from their communities and their families. Women's empowerment can be conceptualized as increasing women's self-esteem, abilities to create rational decisions, and right to effect revolutionary change for themselves and others. Female empowerment is frequently associated with various periods in the history of women's rights movement in Western and in our country. Women empowerment refers to increasing the spiritual, political, social, and economic strength of women. Need for women empowerment. Women are deprived of decision-making power, freedom of movement, access to education, access to employment, exposure to media, and domestic violence. Components of women empowerment. Women's empowerment has 5 components. Women's sense of self-worth, their right to have and to determine choices, their right to have access to opportunities and resources, their right to have power to control their own lives, both within and outside the home, their ability to influence the direction of social change to create a more just social and economic order, nationally and internationally. In this, education, training, awareness raising, building self-confidence, expansion of choices, increased access to and control over resources, and actions to transform the structures and institutions that reinforce and perpetuate gender discrimination and inequality are important tools for women empowerment and girls to claim their rights. Concept of women empowerment. Women's empowerment as a concept was introduced in the UN's Third World Conference on Women in Nairobi in 1985, which defined it as a redistribution of social and economic powers and control of resources in favor of women. Empowerment is a process enabling individuals to understand the relationship between their actions and outcomes, allowing people the power to achieve the results they desire. Empowerment is an intrinsic motivation made up of 4 cognitions: meaning, competence, self-determination, and impact. Empowerment of women, defined by capabilities, refers to the process of equipping women with the necessary tools, resources, and opportunities to enhance their abilities and enable them to make informed choices, take control of their lives, and participate fully in society. Women empowerment in rural India. The initiative also engages with government to develop and implement laws and policies that promote equal rights, opportunities, and participation so that rural women can benefit from trade and finance, market their goods, and make a strong contribution to inclusive economic growth. This includes ensuring rural women's access, including women from disadvantaged communities, to training and skills, self-employment, startup grants, and financial services support for the creation of cooperatives and decent work opportunities in employment intensive infrastructure development projects. Rural women need access to finance. Empowering women is the key not only to the well-being of individuals, families, and rural communities, but also to overall economic productivity. Given women's large presence in the agriculture workforce worldwide, women in rural areas face constraints in engaging in economic activities because of gender-based discrimination and social norms. Disproportionate involvement in unpaid work and unequal access to education, health care, property, and financial and other services. Women's empowerment in Indian villages operates literacy centers for illiterate, adolescent, and Dalit girls. Women empowerment quotes. Feminism isn't about making women strong. Women are already strong. It's about changing the way the world perceives that strength. By G.D. Adams. Do your best to achieve the goal. Do what makes you distinct than others. Snatch your rights by excelling in your pursuits. Do maximum for distinction in your field. By Saina Nehwal, a badminton player. In India, Saina Nehwal, a badminton player, P.V. Sindhu, a badminton player, Indira Gandhi, and our president, finance minister are women. I know. The power of the world is women. Thank you.